And hello guys, Shattered Civ here again. We were just about to go on our flight and we were super rudely interrupted. That's okay. We know exactly where we're going now. Yeah, the level 2s are definitely interesting. Yeah, a couple crashes already today. That's not good. You don't want to spend $100 on a controller and then all of a sudden your console breaks. That would kind of be a bummer. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to pick up people like that. I think that would be super cool. Right up my alley. I'm working on it now. We would have already been up in the air and flying around high in the sky like a pizza pie. That's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Eel. Come on, baby. Give me the career again. I can't believe that. You know what would be bad is if I lost all my progress and it was like back to the start again, buddy. That would not make Mike a nice, happy camper. Shit. All right, well, what was the other filter we had? It was the type of craft. Okay, well, this is sorry, guys. This is terrible. So I see you open up other um, areas by doing the big missions first. Took me a while. I think, guys, the first time I played the mission structure, I was it was around Christmas, so I was drinking lots of eggnog and stuff with lots of rum in it. Because I recognize now that I've mentioned it and said it out loud, I'm like, yeah, that rings a bell. Those landings are really strange. Luckily, they don't matter much. So hopefully I get more used to this. This isn't worth a lot of money. We should do it another level 2. I just don't want my reputation to fucking plummet. Like that's a little terrifying. I was really close to actually getting myself another rank. And once you move into rank B, you'll open up special missions, which could be right over Thunder Bay, and then all of a sudden I open up Thunder Bay, because Thunder Bay is great. I can't wait to the summer. Although you can set seasons and stuff, guys. You don't have to be constrained by the live data. I'm pretty sure you can set your own time of year and stuff. Again, we're going to skip through all the minutia. Let's just go for the cash and go for the ratings. Yeah, I need to build that up again. I'm going to try another B mission or another tier 2. We're going to try that. Of course, they get harder and harder and harder. You know, you can just imagine by the time you're doing like level 5, man, it's like hurricanes. You got to put out the forest fires and... Okay, I hope everything's removed there. That'd be utterly ridiculous if it wasn't. I wish we could skip this too. This is a little inane, especially for the SSD drive, man. This thing should be just chewing this up. God, these weird times of me getting up, man, it's got to change. It is. It's just I feel like I'm back at work, where like I'm not gonna have any energy to do fucking shit dick all after work.
So, Captain, time to tour all the best spots, don't you think? Your guest on board today is Suzanne. I think it's her birthday gift. What a great idea. If her seatbelt is fastened, you're all set. Let's go, Captain. Thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't want a taxi. it's you know, if you want to play it multiplayer and you want to role play it all out, sure, but no. Again, this is why I am a casual player.
Tower, Delta Uniform Papa Oscar X-ray ready at helipad 1. North departure.
Delta Uniform Papa Oscar X-ray. QNH 101 tree north departure crew. Clear for takeoff helipad 1.
Clear for takeoff helipad 1. Papa Oscar X-ray.
As you know, I'm really anxious about this flight, Captain. Only one way to find out. Oh my, butterflies in my stomach.
Papa Oscar X-ray. Continue for north departure.
Tower, Delta Uniform Papa Oscar X-ray. Continue for north departure.
All right, get to the sightseeing. I mean, you get a good lay of the land anyway. You know what I mean? I'm more interested. I'd like actually seeing like Europe and stuff like that. It's definitely refreshing, but there's something about me flying around my neck of the woods where I'm more amazed by it, because it's that sight recognition, right? I know pretty much all of like Ontario up to like North Bay, pretty much. Not so much around Ottawa area, but definitely west of Ottawa, up into Thunder Bay, Wawa, stuff like that, Sault Ste. Marie. Just beautiful. Never got as far as Timmins, though. That's starting to go pretty north. I'm sure if we were to fire that up right now, it'd be pretty snowy conditions there.
Papa Oscar X-ray. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Tower, Delta Uniform Papa Oscar X-ray. Frequency change.
Hang on, lady. Yeah, I definitely need a lot of experience here. The winds are so different. All right, there's the lovely Gulf course. But yeah, I mean, see what I mean? We're going more sideways, man. It's strange. I get it. I get it why it goes that way and stuff, but all right. We're all lined up for that. It's not too far away. Unfortunately, the load times though are pretty considerable, man. Sometimes it's like I feel like it's almost just faster to fly there. Beautiful landscape though, just the forests, and I've always wondered that, like some of the Europeans, like when you get a forest, it's thick and it goes for kilometers, tens of kilometers. It may not be super wide, but even if it's 10 kilometers wide and by 50 kilometers deep, that's a big forest. If you're plopped in the middle of that, man, you could be wandering for days, and you'd probably never find your way out. Really, people tended to move to their left, I believe, if I remember correctly, when they were kind of navigating off in the bush. I'm not sure what the hell we're looking at here. Come on, slow down. There we go. Yeah, definitely it's going to take me a little while to get used to the flying of the helicopter. But once I do, I can imagine this is probably what Arma's like. All right, now we're going to fly to the Zeppelin Museum. Yeah, sorry guys, I ended up getting another crash, so it is what it is. I mean, all I'm doing is grinding for cash and stuff here, and just trying to see again what the mission structure is kind of like, just in case you're interested. It's not just a like an open world flying game. It is that for sure, 100%. But they've added a whole bunch of things that you can do now. The one thing I don't like about this game is you realize that as soon as the servers shut down, so does the game, unless they release some type of weird patch that allows you to kind of connect to their server. They might have it up for 10, 15 years. Not 100% sure. Looks like we've got the airport like right next door, which would make sense. Yeah, again, really, really strong winds. It's got to be the winds. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
All I see are dots of color. I thought we would get lower.
Shut up. Having a little bit of trouble here, can't you see? Whoops.
Tower, Delta Uniform Papa Oscar X-ray 5 miles, north 1600, to land.
Delta Uniform Papa Oscar X-ray Tower, QNH 101 Make right traffic
I'm
helipad.
in awe, totally. I could never have pictured something like this.
Wow, wow. All right, we're going to skip to landing here. Yeah, going into the wind. Oh boy, does that ever make a big difference with a helicopter. I'm going to try right after this. We're going to try to get our certification again. Man, that'd be wonderful, eh? I wouldn't be sleeping very well knowing that there's aircraft flying over above me constantly. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. I'm flying a helicopter. Whoa, 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 yeah. As soon as that wind gives way. All right, just need to land us. Yeah, I really, really need a lot of practice on this. Because you get too much airspeed here, then you got to bleed it off, and then, you know. Then I hover, you know what I mean? It's just, it's strange. And then if I put the collector too much down, then you're falling super fast. And then you get some weird air cushion effect. It's fucking annoying. Now, I'm wondering, there could very well be some type of...
Still pretty bumpy.
Yeah.
Oscar X-ray. Contact ground on 1.
Very risky landing. That was tight, Captain. I hope everyone is okay, but well done.
121.7 tree. Papa Oscar X-ray.
Oh, man. Damn, yeah, I gotta get practice. Like, I cannot have my reputation tank. I mean, technically, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're eventually going to get better and you're going to pull yourself out of the sea, but I don't want to do that, man, because that's just more work. Mission success, yeah, landings are going to be 0%. It's hard, man. You just kind of hover and it's just like, boom. Okay, hey, B is good. B is good. A is even better. Nice. Come on, bring that up again. It's not, though. Watch how little reputation I'm going to get from that. Cash isn't bad. A fraction of what I lost. All right, we're going to do a mission, but this time we are going to do it above. See how it opens up now? Now there's just missions like galore, but we're going to do a nice big blue one here, and that will take us into, like, you know, further off into the yonders. Oh, Sault Ste. Marie, and we're walking. Why? Why? What's going on here? Something's going on. All right, so this lady's. Oh yeah, okay. You're going to Sault Ste. Marie. Let's go. Madame Roger booked a ferry flight to Sault Ste. Marie. You're coming with me. This will be a nice flight. And what I'm hoping for is it's going to open up more to the west. Ah, date. Yes. You can set the time, guys. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to play the whole mission here. It's only a 30-minute. Once we're up in the air, this is good. Got to keep our skills sharp. Ooh, nice little craft. I hope she sits in the back. I'm not a big fan of people sitting beside me. They can grab shit, you know what I mean? Give me the chocks, will you please? Chalky, chalky chocks. No, give me the chalks, man. Give me the chalks. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Does it just allow you to wheel the vehicle out of the bay? Makes sense. Oh well, shit! I didn't know you could walk through the fucking things. Come on, man. You're gonna make me skip to taxi. Is that what you're gonna do? Okay, that's wonderful. Chalks. Oh, I just did it. Hey, buddy, it's all right. Everything's good. Oh, it's freezing up here too, eh? How do we get into this thing? Oh, is this all invisible? L3. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's that little red, I see. All right. Ooh, we got a little bit of ice here on the vehicle. Let's get to a higher elevation here. And we are going to start this sucker up.
Captain, thanks for being available. I'm Jordan, the maintenance manager. Today's orders are to get this DA-40NG over to Salt ST Marie, Muni/Sanderson, ASAP. Now that it's repaired, the owner needs her aircraft flown back to a field near her place. She is already waiting for it. Her name's Madame Diane Rajat. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Charlie Yankee Echo Lima traffic. Diamond Charlie Foxtrot X-Ray Alpha. Zulu is taxiing to runway 30. Charlie Yankee Echo Lima.
Okay, so this is an aircraft that's actually built here in my my hometown. Diamond Aircraft.
Tree 0. West departure, Charlie Yankee Echo Lima.
Yeah, go nice and slow. Oh, we got a taxi to the end. Oh, I see. Even at idling speed, it wants to keep your power up there quite high. All right, here we go. Sault Ste. Marie, here we come. I don't dare plan to. All right, Sault Ste. Marie, here we come. It looks like the sun's going down. We should be easily able to get there by the time that happens. All right, smooth sailing. So far, so good. We didn't crash any vehicles. We have to make sure the landing's perfect here. It looks like we might be moving into a little bit of cloud there ahead of us. I think maybe this is why. Obviously, the longer distances you're flying, you're going to run across different weather terrain. And weather conditions. I'm not really sure how it's determining what the weather is. I don't know if it's from maybe yesterday's 24-hour report, but it could have been really, really bad weather. So they have to be able to adjust it somehow. Now, we still have icing on the windows and stuff like that. Yeah, Sault Ste. Marie is, it's known in the States as the Sioux, but it's known as Sault Ste. Marie to us Canadians on the Canadian side. So it's kind of like Niagara Falls. There's the Sioux, and then there's Sault Ste. Marie, or as this likes to say, Sioux, S-T-E, Marie, it's, or Salt. I think it says Salt, S-T-E. But even flying above my hometown, it calls it Middlesex, which is fucking infuriating. It's a nice, comfy ride, though. And you get a good view of the sky. It's nice that you don't have the interruption of the high wing. Yeah, these are all mosquito-ridden communities, guys. Like there's the one school that basically houses everybody in a 50-kilometer radius. It's one thing I really like. Like I said, I like being in my neck of the woods. Now, what we should do is do a farther flight out of London, like a level 2. Yeah, I don't know why those other ones had those little red circles. There's definitely a bit of a learning curve here. But again, I mean, over time, you're definitely going to learn this game if you're interested in it, like I am. Absolutely love it. I don't mind playing it a little bit longer. I do need to get something into me in terms of food, and that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah, no, you know what? I think it's going to be Asian. It's going to be rice and peas, I think. But this is nice. The time of day, the sun's going to be setting. Like, we've got like maybe 30 minutes worth of sun left. And it's going to be a lot darker on the ground, so it's neat. Sault Ste. Marie, still quite a ways away here. Yeah, we are definitely probably going to be hitting the sun going down, but off to the west here, we're going to see there it is, it's Lake Superior over there. We will close in on it, and as we do, it will connect with Lake Michigan, which is over there. Yeah, that was nice of my roommate, man. That was a good picture. She's like, oh, 6 months from now, this will be you. And I'm like, well, I don't have a car, so I can't get out there. So that means I'm going to have to be with you. And I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but we shall see. I'm going to have to find some type of employment. Because employment insurance isn't going to give me shit. It's going to give me 60% of my pay. So, and Ontario Works will give me, well, yeah, maybe 60%. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I might be able to make the two work, although I don't think you can collect EI and OW at the same time. So that's a little bit of an issue. We're doing a good speed here, guys. That's why I'm just shooting the shit here. I'm not going to jinx it. Yeah, any of these lakes you can certainly find. The main highways over closer that way. It pretty much follows along Lake Superior. Oh, Lake Huron. No, it's Lake Huron, guys. Sorry, we're moving into Lake Superior over here. That's my bad. Is it? Is that how it is? Something like that. You guys look it up. Let me know. I'm pretty sure, is it Huron and then Superior? I thought it was Superior there in Michigan, but that means Sault Ste. Marie is before Thunder Bay. So, and Thunder Bay is on Lake Superior, so that it has to be the one lake or the other. It has to be. I'm telling you right now. And I don't know, or I forgot, and I do know, I should know. As soon as I see it, I'll be like, yeah, of course, if that's what it is. Dum-dum. Damn, I almost expected the Google map to like just home in on where I was at. That's what it is. So it's more of a meeting of Lake Huron, Lake Superior, and Michigan, but it's not really. It's close. It's Huron and Michigan, Superior, that are kind of connecting more. And then right down here is Lake Michigan that kind of comes up. We might, if we get a little more height here. Wow, we are absolutely trucking along. This is a pretty nice little vehicle, man. Wow, yeah, man, like so much open. I can't wait for the search and rescue. That is going to be awesome. Like, you know, some camper down there that you've got to land your helicopter in and pull them out. Now, it's not going to have the same range as the aircraft, but yeah, it locks in place there for a reason. I'm not sure what the conditions are, but it does do that. So we can even skip this and get right to the descent, and all the, you know, the weather patterns and everything will change, which is kind of neat. I want to just fly this out for now. Just get used to it. Like I said, I'm still amazed by the amount of you know, water and lakes around northern Ontario, man. You basically pick a direction, you're going to be hitting a lake. And it's not a good thing, because if you need to get over there and you come here, man, you've got a long way around. And if you're using any type of you know, ranger counter or anything like that, you're going to be counting a lot. You better hope you have ranger beads on you, because good luck keeping track of how many footsteps you just fucking took. Especially when little Billy steps on a bee's nest. Poor little Billy. But on the other side of the coin, jump on a canoe and then park your ass right there on that island. You know what I mean? And it's a new experience every time you fucking come up to Crown Land, you know? This is all Crown Land. This is basically government-owned land. I believe you can buy it for, like, I think it's like $10,000 an acre or something like that, or a hectare, which is basically 100 meters square, I believe. You can also camp on this for free for upwards of 2 weeks at a time, I believe, before you have to move on. If it's even enforced. But, you know, we have that much, you know, unbroken land that the government doesn't even know what to do with it. And that would be fine and dandy for all the immigrants that would come in and stuff, but nobody, you know, we live within 50 kilometers of the U.S. border, you know what I mean? So and this is why they have made this a more difficult mission and worth more money. Coming in for a nighttime landing, and if you start adding in things such as wind and rain and low-hanging clouds, everything changes. Now, I do have my instrument rating for flying, so yeah, going into clouds and stuff is not a problem for me. But it is, it is. It always is. It's I'm no expert in flying in the clouds, and I'd prefer not to. Just because you have the instrument rating doesn't mean it's going to save you from crashing. Excuse-moi. Really relaxing game though, and it's great to stream because I can sit there and talk with you guys. Now, I'm sure you guys, some of you more nerdy guys out there would probably want me to break down what every switch and stuff does, but I don't know myself. I don't even know how to start the vehicles. It's one thing that Microsoft Flight Sim has always done, and that is not making how to start the vehicles readily known. Because I guess it's one thing to fly them, but if you don't know how to turn them on. Yeah, I was about right. Yeah, so if you hold your finger up against the horizon, for every finger between you and the bottom of the sun and the horizon, that's about 15 minutes of sunlight left. So if you were to hold up 3 fingers and that was between the bottom of the sun and the top of the horizon, you could confidently say that in about 45 minutes the sun will hit the horizon. So yeah, it was interesting to see that I had 2 fingers here when I looked out, and it works. So it's a really good 1-to-1 scale here for this game. Now I just need virtual reality, and my life will be complete. Now, these might be frozen patches. I'm not sure. It may freeze the lakes depending on let's say what the the overall temperature is out there and stuff like that. Like that one looks like it's half frozen. And obviously the bigger ones are going to be generally warmer. There's more water to cool down. Yeah, and still we are doing a really nice clip in this vehicle. And again, this is a vehicle that is built right here in my hometown at Diamond Aircraft. Yeah, lakes for days. There's a little road down there. Now, one thing I really, really, really wish they would do is if you got into this mode, I'm not sure if this is, possible or not. But it would be lovely if you could actually just kind of get an idea of what road that is. Like, I wish as you zoomed in, it would show you exactly what that road was, like County Road 26 or whatever, right? Yeah, there's actually a community over there. Just down there, a few houses. Holy, yeah, right down there. You've got to be really healthy or really brave, because if anything goes wrong, man, you're going to be waiting a long time for any type of medical service. Excuse me. Oh, it says it right there, nose up, nose down. Very nice. I mean, another thing you could do, you could kind of fly over places. Like, you could go, yeah, let's canoe this. We could do this amount of canoeing in X amount of time. And boy, oh boy, that would be quite the sight to behold. This is kind of strangely devoid of vegetation. I wonder what happened here. Yeah, one thing about actually flying into your destination, you get to see the weather change, so you're more in control of what's happening. We're not doing too bad. We're doing about 1 kilometer a minute here, maybe a bit faster, maybe a couple kilometers a minute. Which, as you know, as the bird flies, is a pretty good thing. Oh, it must be new games this day, isn't it? Or that was a couple days ago, was it now? I'm not too excited about whatever the games are. Actually, it might be next week. One of them ones is like a Disney. I can't believe that Warren Spector actually wrote it, which is almost like, huh. It almost might be worth playing. It's free. I don't have to give Disney any money, but I think I'll reserve that for things such as not Deadpool, Wolverine game. Like, I want to play it, but I'm gonna wait. I'm definitely not buying it. Anything to do with Disney, I'm done with. Just absolutely done with. Huh. Well, I acknowledged whatever it is. Where's my fuel gauge? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're low. All right, well that's cool. I can deal with that. We haven't got much further to go. Definitely got a little bit of snow in front of us here, I think. Better make sure those blowers work. In fact, guys, you would not get into this vehicle without actually checking to make sure that the heaters worked. That would be the first thing you'd be doing, guaranteed. All right, looks like we're getting a new little bit of highlands here, or lowlands, I guess. I don't know what ancient. It's probably the Canadian Shield. Now that I think about it, good chance that this is the Canadian Shield coming up here. Yeah, this is a little bit more of a casual flight than I wanted. Good to know, though. I did want to do the flight. But we are still quite a ways. You know what? Are we gonna? Yeah, let's speed up to the descent here. You know what? That's gonna bite into some of our earnings. What? Tower, I can see the landing strip perfectly right now. We're cleared to land. All right, it's not redirecting me. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Oh boy. No, no, don't do that. Don't flip over the plane, you fucking idiots. I love the color of the sky. I'm going to just skip it because now we've missed that bonus. I don't know if you get a negative for every.
Welcome to Salt St. Marie. I'm Madam Rajat. I hope the maintenance went smoothly and that you took good care of my plane. I was counting down the days to get it back.
Yeah, it's works good. Nice plane.
X-ray Alpha Zulu, did you copy?
Roger that. I copied. I'm already turning off the engine, asshole. Mission's over. Talk about coming in on... Hey, Raylan. Talk about coming in on an empty gas tank, eh?
X-ray Alpha Zulu, did you copy?
It's got its moments, yeah. The helicopter is giving me a little bit of a problem. It's lovely though. I mean, come on, give me a higher class than that. Give me an A. Give me an A. Yeah, I'm finding the helicopter to be very challenging. The plane is not so bad. I'm just kind of opening up different areas around the country of Canada where I live. I need money too, so I can write my exam, so I can search and rescue people too, which is kind of cool. And when I first started today, my reputation was almost a B. I ended up having a really, really bad flight. Ended up crashing the plane a couple times, and it dropped. It plummeted like an inch physically on the screen, where it was like, oh no. So we're just trying to build up our rep again. And just checking out the world. We are now at Sault Ste. Marie. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything. It looks like we're going to have to go into the States. I don't really want to do that. Although that starts getting down into northern Michigan there, which is kind of beautiful, beautiful place to live. Lots of money there. Where's Flint, Michigan? If you guys know about the water, the lead in the water, it was bad. It was bad. I've been actually there a couple times. I went to go see Comba Christ the one time, and Andy's like, just don't drink the water. I've heard if you're going to do something like that, you want to, what you want to do is get ice cubes. Get yourself like vodka and Coke or whatever, and then get ice cubes in it, but drink it super fast before the ice cubes have like any time to melt. Okay, here's a big flight across Germany. It's a level 2. It's another Diamond aircraft, and that thing flew really well. I should really technically be getting back to the other vehicle, but yeah, it's a good game. I'm surprised as soon as I heard about it actually coming to the PlayStation 5. I was like, what? Whoa, we got another 195 kilometer trip here. I don't know if we're going to do the whole thing. As we saw, that takes time, guys. It's worth $7,000 though. We can certainly bang off another mission here. And besides, guys, it's all about the landings and stuff, isn't it? And the takeoff. So let's not worry about the minutia and flying. It's nice. I'd love to actually see what Germany/Austria looks like going in towards the Alps. Like, holy shit. I haven't ever seen that in my life. I hope to one day. I'm not going to sit there and say I never will. I'd be shocked if that happens. That would be very sad. It'd be one of those things. What did you want to do? What was on your bucket list? And it was like fucking go around from northern Italy and drive your way into Greece. Oh my God, some of the scenery there is just absolutely brilliant. All right, we got a ferry flight here. We're going to fly that. Yeah, anyways, welcome to the stream. I know this is a late night, but I do end up actually, I work nights, so my streams are going to be anywhere between this time and, like, say, like 8 in the morning type thing. I just got to get used to going to work now. It's been a year, man, since I've been at work. And getting to work is going to be a challenge. That ought to be fun. But it's going to get me fit. Look at that. Look at that background, guys. That is like photorealistic right there. Yeah, I felt like playing this today. It was way more chill.
Hey, Cap. Julia here. Thanks for stepping up for this very flight. Today's task is to fly this DA-40 NG up to Waldron as soon as possible. Now that it's repaired, the owner needs her aircraft flown back to a field near her place. Madam Beeson, the owner, is expecting you at the destination on time. Have a safe trip.
Echo Delta Romeo Alpha traffic. Diamond Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango is taxiing to runway 28 right. Echo Delta Romeo Alpha.
So now, if you want to skip these, you were asking if it was difficult, and yes, it can be. You can certainly get to the best parts, right? Like taxiing is boring. I mean, unless you're in some type of like super jumbo jet.
Romeo Alpha traffic. Diamond Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango. Taking off runway 28 right. East departure. Echo Delta Romeo Alpha.
And you got to keep everything under control here. You use your rudders down below, which kind of direct you left and right while you're on the ground. You've got brakes too, and I really suggest you use them liberally. Now it's going to have us taxi to the end of the runway, and then we'll be able to take off. You can't follow those lines if you want, whatever. Ugh, it's probably not the safest place to be turning around. They probably want you on the grass. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go there just in case they want me taking off from the grass landing strip. Which apparently happens more than I thought. My buddy, he knows somebody who's got a landing pad, and it's just a grass runway, just like this. Okay, slow it down a tad. Be able to make a U-ey here, and we're gonna just gas her up and go. You don't want to flip the craft though. You don't want to get too much speed here when you're taxiing, because you can easily tip the wings, and then you're screwed. Ready for takeoff. You want to keep the nose straight as much as possible. And then when you start taking off, you want to put your flaps up, get your trim up so you're kind of more leveling out, and off we go. And then once we hit the initial climb, it will show us the trajectory, but also in the left-hand corner, that purple line shows you where you need to be flying to. I want to get my guy up a little higher, and we want to get the nose down just a tad, and that is our way out of here. And if you just follow those blue markings, you'll get your wish. Now we still have to fly to Waldron, but we have to kind of follow the flight departure, so we can turn that off. It's all, like I said, it's just a guideline. This is definitely the more realistic experience. We're still climbing, so I'm not too worried about getting to 880 meters. That will happen in time. as we bank around, and we are going to be going towards Waldron. These are the forests I was talking about, guys. Like, you wander into those over a couple hills away, and man, you'd have no fucking clue where you're going. You'd be like, oh my god, I'm lost. So as we circle around here, we'll go past the airport again, and we are out of this neck of the woods. There we go. Off to Waldron we go, or Waldern. There's the airport down there. There's the green strip we came up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And again, you can turn those on if you want. Once we're actually heading towards Waldron, there we go. We can just skip to the descent, which is what we're going to do. As much as I want to check out the beautiful scenery, I do not want to be spending the rest of my evening simming out to Microsoft Flight Sim. As cool as it is. As cool as it is. Whoa! All right, we're coming in. There's the airport right below us.
Echo Delta Echo Whiskey traffic. Diamond Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango. 1 miles northwest. 2700. Inbound to land. Runway 24. Echo Delta Echo Whiskey.
There's our final over here. All right, beautiful, beautiful landing conditions. Got a little bit of turbulence. Not a problem. We're just here to deliver another aircraft for an owner. The sound of that, man, it was starting to sound, it's losing a little bit of power. All right, we got ourselves a proper runway here at least.
Echo Delta Echo Whiskey traffic. Diamond Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango is on final. Runway 24. To land. Echo Delta Echo Whiskey.
Flaps down. Okay, well, you know what they say. Any landing you walk away from is a good landing. Yeah, boy, oh boy.
I'm happy to see my bird back home. I missed it. Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, that kind of overshot the runway there, eh? Again, this is all coming down to experience. Excuse me. Plus the different vehicles, man, have a totally different type of reaction. Okay, let's see. What are we going to get here? We start with a D. Landing smoothness, again, it was just not good enough. It looks like I'm always going to be a B pilot. Oh. What's that cheese? Oh, ever so slow. I can't believe that negative that I got. Oh, that took a huge chunk off of my thingamajig, my reputation. All right, turbine engine. We're going to try it again. We've got $8,000, so we're working our way up there. We need 12,500 before we can get the hoist endorsement. But let's see if we can actually land this bird at the moment. I've already paid for the exam. So while that loads up, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And just like I thought, the last time I played this, it was an extremely long time to boot it up. Apparently it's taking place here in New Zealand. It did not want to load it up too quickly the last time I played this. I think the game forgot about me. Figures. I go in to check it out to see what's going on, and said that something assistance is turned on for this. Well, it doesn't seem like it, because when I come down, it's hard as hell for me to land this. Wow.
Don't let the power figures get to your head.
Yeah, no. We're not going to fart around with any taxiing and all that stuff, man. Trust me, the hovering is just terrible.
128.9 when ready.
Queenstown Tower, Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango, ready at helipad 1. Close traffic.
Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango. QNH 101 tree, closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad 1.
Cleared for takeoff helipad 1. Juliet Echo Tango.
Let's try to do this as quick as we can. Since I'm having troubles with the landing, but if I can nail the landing, we might not have to worry about anything else. Like I said, it's generally forgiving. It's just I'm having a bit of troubles. As you can see. See, I'm not sure what I'm doing there. It's something to do with the RPMs. Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. Oh, and I can feel the tug on the on the rudder. Oh yeah, I might have to cheat. Oh, it's hard though, and I don't like that view. I'm gonna see if I can just hover here. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it with the over torque and stuff, and it changes depending on where the collective is. So if you over torque it, you have to kind of fight against it. Under torque is probably a little different, but if we can land this here. Oh boy. Fuck. Fuck. That is really, really hard. And it's going to take practice. And the trouble is, I can't practice in another vehicle. See, I wonder if that assistance, I wish they would take it off. I have a feeling that's what's screwing me up because I'm not used to having the assistance on, so all of a sudden it's like...
I will be your examiner during this flight. My job is to make sure that you're able to handle the power output and handling characteristics of a turbine helicopter. You will be flying the Airbus H-125 today, a turbine helicopter powered by the Saffron Aerial 2D engine, delivering over 850 shaft horsepower. Don't let the power figures get to your head. You clearly have what it takes to handle this helicopter.
I clearly don't.
Channel what you've learned in your rotorcraft training, and the certification is in the bag. And a pro tip, try not to get too distracted by the scenery.
I mean, the certification itself is just simple. It's just the landing. I can't stick the frickin' landing.
Queenstown Tower, Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango, ready at Helipad 1. Close traffic.
Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango. QNH 1013, closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad 1.
Cleared for takeoff Helipad 1. Juliet Echo Tango.
Yeah, instantly I see. Yeah, I gotta be really careful. Even now I'm over torquing. I need to know how to read the power meter better. Because right now, I'm not getting any type of weird torque to the right. And I think what I'm going to try to do just going to keep this speed up here. Go to final, and then we'll attempt a landing. Like I said, it's not a big chore here. It's just I'm not sure what's going on when it comes to the powering down. It's confusing me. Negatory. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay.
Juliet Echo Tango. Contact ground on 118.1.
118.1. Juliet Echo Tango.
Oh, you're not going to let me do it? Oh, all right. Well, it's just over these fuel tankers.
Queenstown ground. Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango. Request taxis to parking.
Delta 5 Juliet Echo Tango. Taxi to general aviation parking.
Oh, man, I'm not taxiing anywhere. Just give me my license. He's got to give it to me. Well, did I get it or what? Something tells me that, I don't know. Come on. What a dick.
You passed the test, but I'm sure that you can improve your flying when it comes to turbine helicopters.
That's right, baby. Look who can fly the good stuff now on a sea. And a little bit more just for goodness sake. Respect the traffic pattern path. That's like it. Okay, well, I got it. So who cares? Now the next one is what? Basket lowering? That should be pretty easy. Turbine engines provide a better power-to-weight ratio than piston engines, featuring an increased carrying capacity and coping better with hot, humid, and high-altitude environments. Oh, a Huey. A 4-minute test. All right, we got to do a few more missions. Let's see some good ones here that's going to pay out well. For all job types. So if I go into briefing, $5,000. Well, where's level 3 then? So let's see what it looks like in Canada now. Man, they're paying better at the ooh, Little Current. That's cool. Manitoulin Island. Going from Owen Sound to Kincardine. Still not that much, man. I'm getting a lot more. 4,200. 3,700. Let's check out filters here. Difficulty. 3 stars. There isn't any 3 stars, at least not yet. It looks like it has not populated. That may be actually because I'm not actually B rank yet. There's 4,000. 4,400. Let's do that. It's a 50-minute flight, but we're going to cut that down quite a bit. My God, man. Like, so, autopilot anytime. And, I mean, you'd have to be really tired to be sleeping during autopilot. Unless you had, like, a co-pilot. I like how you can turn the clouds on and off. That's nice. I don't know if that's for the map. Yeah, it might be just for the map. All right, a nice ferry flight. All right, a little breezy.
Appreciate your help today, Cap. It's Ann here. Today's task is to fly this DA-40NG up to Spire as soon as possible. The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready, so she needs someone to fly it back to her. Her name's Francisca Moya, and she's waiting at the destination to pick it up. Fly safely.
Those clouds look pretty mean off in the distance.
Echo Delta Juliet Sierra traffic. Diamond Delta 7 November Whiskey Lima. Taking off runway 26. Departure to the west. Echo Delta Juliet Sierra.
That's a really skinny runway. I'm gonna let the power build up here and let it just pull me. I make the mistake of over torquing it sometimes, and you're like flying. Like, I'm sure I can take off from here. Come on, build up, man. Oh, super lucky. Wouldn't want the boss seeing that, I'm telling you. God, though, this is awesome. Amazing countryside. Alright, once we climb up to cruising altitude, we will just skip through everything and we'll head into those deep, dark, black clouds. And that, my friends, is how we kill an hour worth of time. Now, you do lose a little bit. You get a bonus. You get quite a big bonus, I think, for actually not skipping any stages. But you can see I had a whole bunch of issues there, like taking off, and like that's just terrible.
Echo Delta Romeo Yankee traffic. Diamond Delta 7 November Whiskey Lima. 1 miles northeast, 1600. Inbound to land. Runway 16. Echo Delta Romeo Yankee.
Yeah, very cool. All right, we've got to make sure. Yeah, that looks like a long runway, but we had a little bit of problems before, that's for sure. Wow, check out that marina down there. That's fucking cool.
Echo Delta Romeo Yankee traffic. Diamond Delta 7 November Whiskey Lima is on final. Runway 16. To land. Echo Delta Romeo Yankee.
Now you could stop it here, I think, and it immediately takes you over to the next stage. But this here ends it pretty much. And that's how we skip through an hour worth of flying. Now you miss all of the really cool stuff, I suppose. You know, you miss the flight itself and going through the different weather patterns and stuff, but whatever. I just want my money.
Welcome to Spire. Hope this trip was a walk in the park. Anyway, I appreciate your professionalism. My DA40 NG is finally here, and I thank you for that.
Wow, she's got a lot of cash, man. She just pulls up on her fucking tour bus. I like this craft. Yeah, this is not bad. Now, I think as I go on, I'm able to actually get access to different vehicles and stuff. That should be pretty good. Now, that flap's extended, man. That's a bunch of crap. That should not have been the case. It just popped me into that giving me the flaps down. So, there's the flap up from my middle finger. That might bump me into the B class for reputation. Certainly very, very close to, see what I mean? Like, that was supposed to be $4,000 something, man. That was like $4,400. So is it because I am skipping through? But I don't really want to do an hour right now, like I said. But it's going to take us forever to get all that money. So maybe we should do another mission. And this time we'll just hash it out, man. We'll just play it the way it is. I do like how it opens up, though. Like, yeah, that looks cool, man. It's another diamond, and we're going in towards the fucking mountains. See, this is where I nerd the hell out, guys. Just absolutely turn into a real big nerd. And let's see what's cash at 3,500. Let's not skip any stages, and we shall see. And the flight, the only thing this is distance. But we've got that nice big fjord or whatever the fuck it is there. Man, there's big mountain lake. Man, it's so cool. I should fly over Lake Baikal. That's kind of interesting too. And I should be able to fly in Iceland right now. Considering the time of day. What time do we have? 5:14. This should be absolutely routine. There should be no problems here. Like I said, I'm not going to skip anything. I don't even know where that was. There's the tire too, though. I didn't check the strut on the other side. Okay, the strut's done. Front tire is good. Landing strut, the front one. Can we check that out? You never know what you could be opening and stuff here. Fuck me, man. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think we're good.
Appreciate your help today, Cap. It's Julia here. Today's job involves getting this DA-40NG to Dornburn as soon as possible. Now that it's repaired, the owner needs her aircraft flown back to a field near her place. She is already waiting for it. Her name's Mrs. Sabine Rom. Safe flying, Captain.
Echo Delta Tango Sierra traffic. Diamond Delta Uniform Whiskey Foxtrot Juliet is taxiing to runway 22. Echo Delta Tango Sierra.
See, instantly, way more speed, man. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'd love to see this in 4K, though, man. Oh, man. Like, just even looking at the weeds outside the vehicle, it's absolutely flooring. I can just imagine it in a higher res. And the buildings and stuff, you know? Hopefully we can nail the landing okay.
Echo Delta Tango Sierra traffic. Diamond Delta Uniform Whiskey Foxtrot Juliet taking off runway 22. Departure to the east. Echo Delta Tango Sierra.
All right. Well, we'll see if this gets us the money we need, and then what we'll do is continue this at a later date. Likely tomorrow when I get up. I still got to finish my workout for today. Up and away. All right. We're in this for the long haul now. It's 113 kilometers. Now this vehicle can get some pretty decent speed going here, so I just don't want to burn out the engine here too badly. Well, it looks like someone's got snow. And it's literally just like that, guys. It's amazing. Even in my neck of the woods, there's basically a band that comes right across, and yeah, it's like literally the snow belt. I could be working in one end of the city and come back to the other end, and it's absolutely green. Whereas meanwhile, before I was just driving in meter deep snow. So that's interesting. We're going to start off on a nice clean runway and land on snow, which is not the best, especially on this vehicle, because I'm not really 100% sure. On its stopping distance in the snow. Now, it doesn't look like it's very, very deep. I am seeing it's kind of patchy, so it should be all right. All right, and we're going at a pretty good rate of speed here. See, it's amazing though, if you go around the corner and around these fields, like it's just, everything's just over exaggerated because it has to go around people's properties and stuff, which is, it's just fascinating to me. Now we see where the snow's all coming from. But like, imagine living like down on that hill and up that road, and I don't know, man. It just makes me wonder about the people that live there. Like right now, I mean, because this is all based off of like satellite imagery and stuff, man. So somebody lives there, unless they're abandoned, but. And we could probably quite literally follow this road all the way to Dorburn. And and across the way and over the hills and through the big forest, there's the other town on the other side of the big forest. And so I don't know. It's fun. I just go back, imagine 400 years ago. I mean, that would be, wow. No wonder there's stories of lycanthropes and vampires and creepy shit in the woods. Because there probably was. There's probably like highwaymen there and. Yeah, I definitely need to know the instruments a little bit better. For the aircraft, I'm fine with. The helicopter, I have no idea when I'm looking at that one control panel on that one, the non-turbine one. I'm like, I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. Everything looks like it's all electric operated and stuff. So. That is really cool. You know, I can just imagine it's just rainy and gross and wet down there, and doesn't look particularly cold. And we are just basically coming along the edge of the weather. Yeah, we've got a little bit of frosting. It's not too bad though. Yeah, we're going at a good rate now. 117 knots. That's somewhere I think around 200 kilometers an hour. I'm going to put it at about that. And look at down there, guys. Probably like a rock quarry of some sort. Yeah, that would make sense. That's just snow covered, eh? Okay. And that could be too, but that really looks like a quarry of some sort. But see what I mean? Like coming down this road, first of all, you wouldn't know there was a quarry there. But second of all, wow, and you're just driving through, you know, what would seem like just hectare after hectare of like of forest. It's mind blowing. I really like the kind of the way that some of the towns operate. Again, outside of North America. All right, here's that big. That's probably going to be gas again. Yeah. That's okay. That's why we can't afford to have any type of accidents here. I'm assuming we don't have to land at any other airport. We passed a couple. There's one back there. But, oh, gorgeous. They need to have it more geographical, though, like so I can literally just open up this map and see exactly your coordinates. That's what I want. And I'd like it in game, so I mean they very well may have the coordinates somewhere. Turn on that screen there. You might be able to actually get your hands on it, or look in the EBM. That's another thing. Yeah, we're approaching the mountains, guys. Like we are literally going to be landing at the Himalayas, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Himalayas. This is what I mean, though. It'd be so much better just to go, oh, this is in this country right now, and blah blah blah. So. Dornburn, I guess looking that up, we'd be able to find out exactly where it is. But look at this guy up on the top of the hill with his fucking farm field, man. Like, wow. Like, seeing that from above, you'd have a totally different perspective. Like, yeah, there's my domain. Now, knowing there's mountains coming up, now the mountains aren't, they're still kilometers away, 66 kilometers. Dornburn is literally right before the mountains, so we don't have to worry about crashing into anything here. And we're at a kind of a respectable altitude, to be honest. Back again in warmer territory. It's not exactly visual flight rules, but it's getting there. Now is not the time to be fucking around. And that's the experience, guys, right now. I mean, this is really, really cool stuff. Like, you could bike to the lake, man. It's just, I don't know, it's just, wow. So cool. Got to keep our eyes on the altitude there. We're at like 4,700. And we want to make sure that our horizon is level. You don't want to get too disorientated here. As long as you can see the ground, it's still good. But But yeah, the weather's not the weather's not getting any better. Yeah, not doing too bad considering. Oh, we got a big city down here. See, again, without it being on free mode or free flight, you're not able to see any pins pop up here. Looks like we got a sports stadium or something down there. Let's see if we can get a better look of it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are going to get into the thick of it, and there's just blue below us, so that's going to be a little disorientating. I think I'm going to keep the height here for now. Now this is where you want to pick a cloud, and that is going to be your landmark. And then we're going to go into the clouds. That is just absolutely wild. There we go. We got some open land again. Again, if this did not feel very comfortable for you, you could fly around it. Now, there is a little bit of a caveat with that, and that is our gas. Is very, very low. Right there. So, yeah. That is a big, big body of water, eh? Like, jeez. See, I think I would be fairly comfortable, I think, with IFR, like instrument flight rules. Because it's like playing a video game, you know what I mean? Boy, they really like to keep the gas levels low on this on these flights, eh? They don't want to give the person any more than they deserve. Here you go. There's our mission done. There's the foothills of the Himalayas coming up, guys. Fucking wild. And depending on the landing, who knows, man? It could be kind of sketch. Like it looks like we're dipping in over top of you know, that hillock there, that range of hills. Yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I think I'm still going to be streaming when I get home. I don't know. We're going to have to see. It's not my work nights that are going to be exhausting. It's going to be getting home, man. It's going to be like that gym without not having a shower. That's kind of shitty. Wow, man. And those mountains are nothing, you know, as those are like tens of kilometers away, man. That would be, as you approach them, they'd be just getting bigger and bigger. Like if you didn't change your altitude, you'd be like, boom. They look small from here, but damn. What is this? Like Chechnya? Slovakia? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that up. But that, yeah, now we're really just getting surrounded by the mountains. This guy on his boat way off in the middle of the whatever fucking sea or whatever this is. Well, I've got to check that out because that looks really sus. And just a regular fishing vessel, eh? Okie dokie. Nestled in among the valley. So this is where my curiosity is now going to get piqued, because now I'm going to go, hey, let's go watch a video on Dornbirn. Find out the history of that place. Next thing I know, I'm like down the Mongolian fucking, Genghis Khan fucking trip. The Khyber. Something weird like that. Like, yeah, dudes. That's okay, though. I've got time to kill. I've got a few more days before I start work. I don't think this is gonna. I need to get a base closer to home. I cannot save money while I'm living here. It's impossible. I'm not gonna even break. I'm probably just gonna be able to give my roommate even just a little bit more money for food and stuff, but that's about it. Until I get my bike on the road, I've got to keep extra cash in the bank for emergency taxi rides to work, and that's $10 a way. Now after work, I don't have to worry about it. I can walk home, as much as that sounds like it's going to be a shit deal, but all right. I'm seeing an airport down there. I don't think that's ours though. No, we're actually going right into the mountains there. Oh boy. Oh, the gas is really low. Oh man, oh man. All right, now we're gonna see if we get our full 4,500 bucks or whatever it was. We'll see if we get a no skip bonus, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Look, and now I'm going to look up that building, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, there's some really kind of neat stuff you can check out. What is that? Just some pond? Some sculptured, who knows what the history is there, right? Could be the last stand of their super leader who lived up on the mountain. I thought I saw something over here that looked kind of cool. If I could, I would have a like a travel vlog. I would be visiting these things in real life. Yeah, like this down here. What the hell is this? Interesting way of building a city. God damn, that's incredible. Not a lot of places, like if you wanted to go camping or something, I suppose you could find it deep in there somewhere, but I guess your best bet would probably be to head towards the mountains. Might be a weird thing to the people in this area, where you'd be like, hey, can I camp in your woods? All right, I did not actually get any response back from the traffic. There we go.
Delta Uniform Whiskey Foxtrot Juliet, 5 miles northwest, 4400, inbound to land, runway 05, Lima Oscar India Hotel.
Oh, on the mountains, guys. That's just awesome, man. It really is. Back in a little bit of snow as we get closer to the higher elevation. We should see the altitude start to plummet as we get closer up to the foothills. This is a small approach here. We just need to nail the landing and we'll be golden. That little runway? I don't know, man. though. That rudder, it's super. That's a really short runway. Damn. No! Oh, fuck. Don't make me land again, please. Damn. Damn. Don't make me land again. Ho, let's go. Hey ho. Yeah, I didn't have to worry so much about the actual landing. I think I've got to go land again. The runway seems to be sufficient. Oh, come on, brother. Let's go.
Lima Oscar India Hotel traffic. Diamond Delta Uniform Whiskey Foxtrot Juliet is on final. Runway 05. To land. Lima Oscar India Hotel.
Oh, brother. All right, I'm going to keep going, though. We've done a couple errors here. We crashed the plane the once, but I think it gives you a little bit of a penalty, but not a huge one. Well, that was a pretty flight in. The landing sucked. I hope that doesn't impact my reputation. My reputation's bad enough as it is. Yeah, I wonder if there's like an assist for taxiing and stuff where you don't have to worry about anything other than it just sets the speed for you. That'd be a little bit better. I mean, this is definitely part of the process, though. But let's hope we're not just making like $450 off of this, man. That would be a load of bullshit. Look at that, though, in the background, like the mountains and stuff, man. You know, people just don't, they wouldn't realize, man, just how beautiful that is and, you know, how lucky. Like, I have no idea what country we're in right now, so.
So apparently it was a tough flight. Hope my bird is okay. Would have wanted to go straight back for maintenance.
Well, you weren't supposed to hear about that. That was supposed to be internal. It's fine, it's fine. Don't you worry. All right, give me my money. Yeah, well, we'll see about this. Nan XP, none for you. Oh, what? Oh man, I got fucking robbed there. I just got a D on that. Are you kidding me? Oh, but the amount of money you make for the no skip bonus and a bad weather bonus. Oh boy, come on. Oh! Damn. But let's give the hoist endorsement a try. We're going to take that exam. That's what we saved up for. This certification opens the door to your participation as the pilot in command in SAR operations. Around the globe, helicopters play an integral part in locating, retrieving, and transporting injured citizens. From coast guards to mountain rescuers to medical services, it is thanks to the use of rotorcraft that the response time and efficiency of these services has dramatically increased over the years. You will be flying a simulated rescue operation in Guabe Lake in the French Alps. And this, guys, is going to open up the the world to me, man. Like, I'm going to just enjoy flying around northern Canada. I don't care where it is, just plucking people off the side of mountains. Go to Alberta somewhere. You find a lot of idiots out there getting lost. All right, it says that this endorsement is 4 minutes long, so there shouldn't be a lot of training. It might take a lot of repetition though. But we'll see if we can get this done. This will be great, because then the next time we play, we can just start banging off a whole bunch of missions. Like, who doesn't want to rescue people, right? That was Mr. Ballin. I heard that it was Harrison Ford ended up picking up some kid. He's like, hop in, kid. One thing I would like to see.
Today is the day. The final test before your first flights as a proper SAR helicopter pilot in command. We'll be simulating this standard rescue operation by locating and then hoisting a target into the rotorcraft. Slowly transition into a hover once you get a clear visual above the target area. I know that you're well aware of this, but the safety of your crew and your target is the most important consideration during the flight and hoist process. Do that, and you'll be well on your way to completing this endorsement.
All right, buddy boy. Holy shit, we've got some massive speed here. Oh man, disorientating or what, eh? Hello, yeah. That wasn't fair, man. No, you should not attempt a landing here. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Fuck. You're a dick. You know what? I don't know how bad you can get in terms of reputation, but
Today is the day. The final test before your first flights as a proper SAR helicopter pilot in command. We will be simulating a standard rescue operation by locating, then hoisting a target into the rotorcraft. Slowly transition into a hover once you get a clear visual of the target area. I know that you're well aware of this, but the safety of your crew and your target is the most important consideration during the flight and hoist process. Do that, and you'll be well on your way to completing this endorsement.
all right, hang on. I definitely need both hands for this. I need to get this though. I can't believe how much money you're gonna need. Like you get into some of the super heavies, and just it's $250,000 just to write the exam. It's the airspeed I'm having trouble with reducing. All right, that should lower it quite a bit. Let's get a little higher perspective here. There we go. Yeah, then I get fucking rotor wash and stuff, man. It's tough. I'm not sure how to combat that. So, stop with the fucking airspeed. Come on. Oh, brother. Come on. Oh no! It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh. Come on. I didn't crash anything, man. Don't do that. Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna go just a little bit longer here. And then I gotta I gotta get shit done. Damn it!
Today is the day. The final test before your first flights as a proper SCR helicopter pilot in command. We will be simulating the standard rescue operation by locating and then hoisting a target into the rotorcraft. Slowly transition into a hover once you get a clear visual of the target area. I know that you're well aware of this, but the safety of your crew and your target
Not this again. There's got to be, I've got to try looking this up online. There's got to be something here to help you out here, because this seems, it seems very, very tricky. And that's really unfortunate for a game. Get into a hover, and we just want to move forward just a tad here. All right, we've done it. I'm getting it. I'm definitely getting it.
Good job. There's still a few aspects of the rescue operation that can be improved, but you have completed the endorsement.
Right on, right on. Oh, shit. Everyone's okay? Okay, a B. I'm okay with that. C is a pass, but I got a B. Yeah, once I actually get into that stable hover, I mean, you don't really move, right? Unless, of course, there's, super winds and stuff. All right. We can open up the Airbus now. We should have new missions available to us, I hope. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm not a high enough level. Oh, it even shows you there. You got a B. Shows you exactly what you got to see there. A B there. A for the light, the flight. C. Everything starts going down the further up I go. So, what do I need? Let's see. Hopefully, some missions opened up here. That'd be nice. No live missions. There seems to be a temporary problem with blah, 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 but it seems to have corrected itself, possibly. Yeah, I guess we went to Austria or whatever, eh? But now, where were we again? Oh, we flew down to here. Yeah, Dornburn. France. Yeah, Austria. Moving into what? Switzerland over here, right? And then northern. So yeah, this is the area that I want to go. I want to start off somewhere here in, I don't know, let's say Venice or something like that, and come around here. Absolutely beautiful, and then drive into Greece. Sarajevo and stuff. Yeah, like along the coast, man, it is just absolutely gorgeous scenery. They've got like Alps, like Swiss type Alps and stuff. It's neat. So this is advertised for Miss Gallagher at West Palm Beach if we want to fly around with signs. And let's see, do we have any... Oh, wait a second. Search and rescue hoist. There's a way that we can actually check to see when everything opens up here. I just remembered that. How do we do that again? Is it in specializations? Search and rescue. So we need more rotorcraft missions with C or above, and we need 5 more of those. All right, guys, well, that's what we're going to do. And what's this here? perform search and rescue rotorcraft missions. So yeah, we need to get. That's neat. All right, so that's how we're going to get into that. We've got to do more flying people around in helicopters, and then from there we will be able to do the search and rescue. We need 5 more sea or above rotorcraft. That should be fairly easy. And then from there, we're going to be able to move into the search and rescue hoist after we get 10 of these done. So a lot of missions left here. A lot of missions for sure. But yeah, we've got a hoist endorsement. And over here, airline transport pilot license rotorcraft. We don't have that compatible aircraft. That one's a nice big Eurocopter there. But the Airbus is good. That's what we got trained on just now, I think. So that should be good. And that, guys, is my wrap-up of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 for the PlayStation 5. I am Shattered Civ. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough and kind of like a real big breakdown of how the game and mission structure kind of works and how you're going to open up stuff. And you can see just how long it's going to take to actually get some of that stuff done as well. But yeah, I did exactly what I wanted to do. All I got to do now is we've got to just grind away at a few more rotocopter flights, which I'm sure we can absolutely do. And that's going to be brilliant. Now, before I go anywhere, I'm going to look up at the marketplace here. I did notice there's a Red Bull thing here. Now, the only thing I really look for is free stuff. Free stuff. We go to the full catalog. I'm not buying anything for this game. And it can get extremely, guys, it can get really ridiculous at some of the DLC. So it looks like I've owned everything, but yeah, keep coming back. Find us here, but you can find new airports, new worlds, right? So if you check this out, and we take away the free only, you're going to see all the updates that you can get, unfortunately, that you might have to pay for. Let's go for airports. There we get aviator upgrade, which gives you a few more fleshed out airports. But other than that, I'm not seeing anything super awesome here. Aircraft might be worthwhile looking at, but that's going to be a lot of skins, a lot of like, hey, listen, there we go, Globemaster, but in Canada livery, I doubt that. I'm pretty sure we don't have any Globemasters in our military. So yeah, here's all the planes that you normally get if you bought all these upgrades and stuff like that. But you can see the ratings are just ridiculous. Like it gets up to $200 just so you can fly like a couple, more airplanes that you're never gonna fly anyway. You know what I mean? So what the fuck? What does it matter? I don't know. I know that sounds very, very cynical, but let's go look at 4 or more. And yeah, you get a Microsoft Carnado. I'm not sure who these people are. Maybe modders for them. Got friends. It sounds like kind of like what was going on there for the longest while with Farming Simulator. But Farming Simulator was really good at their mods. You could add anything you wanted, right? Which was super good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there, guys. I just you know what I just thought of. I could probably take off right now from Iceland and it would not be pitch black. Whoa. Yeah, the further we get this way, though, we're getting to the line of termination there. It's literally right on it. Like, yeah, if we take off here, let's just take off from this airport. We're just going to fly now because we are in a paramotor, which is what Tucker Gott flies around in. Yeah, I can see the sun off the top of the clouds. Yeah, let's just take a quick look at this one. We'll be flying to that fjord off to the right, that glacial crack. But yeah, I've had dreams of this place before, guys. I've never been to Iceland in my life, so it's kind of strange. I know I said I was signing off here, but I am honest. It's just hard for me to go, guys. All right, down we go, and I don't think we do start off from the ground, do we now? Well, that was kind of new. Up, up, and away. Look at that, guys. I found it. I was like, this is absolutely mind-blowing now. Whoa. We definitely need to get above that. Yeah, but there we go. There is the sun up, guys, at in Iceland right now, man. This is just kind of real world weather. This is what it looks like. If you were to look up the weather, this is exactly what you'd be dealing with. You know there's no mosquitoes here as well, guys? It's the only place on the planet that has no mosquitoes. That in its own right is like enough for me to want to jump on board. But yeah, you know what was interesting? The other day when I was flying around, it was New Year's Eve, and so I ended up leaving, I think it was Canada. I took off at night, and by the time I finished my stream, I was actually landing in China, and the sun was just coming up. I was just about to start to rebroadcast it, but yeah, I just decided against it. You know, the more I look at this, there's a lot of pulleys and stuff here that you really have to make sure, like if that went doing and that's now gone, doing, uh-oh. I don't want to be falling from a height of this magnitude. All right, we're going to have to get a faster vehicle at a later date, but yeah, here it is. Sun up in Iceland. Get some good airspeed here. Okay, we don't want to go too fast. We're almost killed ourselves there. Yeah, you definitely do not want the vehicle just busting apart and rattling and shaking apart. And yeah, so it looks pretty miserable here. It's pretty flat. I mean, the ocean's right out there, but yeah, I can kind of see why this is kind of like the drinking, the alcoholics capital of the world. I think it is, because there is literally nothing else to do. What time of day do we have right now? It's 6:35. For them, it's like 8 in the morning, man, or 9. It's like fucking late. They definitely do not get a lot of sun. So yeah, it's like 9:30 in the morning there. Fuck. And the sun will set by like 4 o'clock, so they're only getting about 7 hours worth of daylight. I wonder, can we turn off speed limits? So we can make kind of like, Red Bull vehicles where... Yeah, interesting houses too, eh? Look like they're fairly large. Fairly large for every family. But the farm fields, look at that. That is that would be a blasted wasteland depending on the time of year. But it is surprisingly green. So even though it's far north, they don't get a ton of fucking snow, which is kind of weird. Probably has everything to do with all the mountains in the background. Oh, what? Again, it says I crashed. Probably something to do with airspeed. But anyways, guys, that's the way I'm going to sign this off. I'm Shattered Civ. This is Microsoft Flight Sim PlayStation 5. Hope you guys enjoyed. And the next time we play, we will make sure that we get hoisting people out of dangerous situations. If we're lucky. If I pass those other flying tests with a C or above, which should be fairly easy. But until then, that's me leaving Iceland and... signing off. Take care. Have a great weekend.